Hi guys, today I'll be doing a tour of my living room setup, which is where I spend my time either watching movies, TV shows, or even gaming. So I'll walk you through my setup, go through the different items I have in the room and how I use them to help make this space a pretty cool area to chill out in and a place where I can enjoy time with my family too. And I also use this area as part of some of my YouTube video reviews. Details for all the items I'll be showing today are in the description below, including purchasing links. But before I begin, if you're new to the channel, hope you can support me by subscribing and hitting the bell icon to get notified of my next release. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Let's start with my TV. This is the 65-inch LG OLED Evo G4, which is LG's latest flagship TV, and seriously, the picture quality on this TV is absolutely stunning, providing vibrant colors with seriously inky blacks, providing an amazing viewing experience at any angle with no tinting or loss of contrast. It features their new Alpha 11 AI processor, which provides faster AI performance, improving graphics and providing faster processing speeds. And even gaming wise, it doesn't disappoint, with the G4 having 4 HDMI 2.1 ports supporting 4K at up to 144 Hz at the full bandwidth of 44 gigabits per second. It also supports variable refresh rate, and it's both AMD FreeSync Premium and NVIDIA G-Sync compatible, with a lightning fast response time of 0.1 milliseconds. To mount the TV, I'm using a wall bracket that's different from the one you get in the packaging, as I wanted one which allowed me to easily get to the back of the TV for any TV backlight kit reviews I do. Plus it allows me to have a slight gap behind the TV for the lighting to reflect off. It's a rock solid wall mount which can easily hold the TV, so perfect for my needs. Now, to keep the setup looking nice and clean with a cable-free look, I actually dug into the wall and fitted a large conduit, then plastered over it, allowing me to run cables between the TV unit and the TV. And with this, I was able to fit a power strip, making it easier to plug in my TV and TV backlights. Plus, I've got an Ethernet and my HDMI cables coming through there. My TV unit is from IKEA and it's the bias model. I've shown the dimensions on the screen. It actually comes with handles for the drawers, but I've never installed them to give it more of a cleaner look. Inside the TV unit, I've got my gaming consoles with the Xbox Series X on the lower shelf and the PlayStation 5 on the upper shelf. The areas holding the consoles are small, but to improve airflow on my PlayStation, I've replaced the side plate with these from D brand to further improve the airflow around it. In the left drawer, I keep some of the physical games I own, and on the shelf I've got a power strip to power everything in the TV unit. I've also got a network switch so I can hardwire the internet connection to my TV, soundbar and consoles. And in the right drawer I keep a pouch with all my charging cables and a few random bits and pieces. For my soundbar, I've gone for the Sonos Arc and the Sonos Gen 3 subwoofer. It's really easy to set up, with the Sonos Arc connecting to my TV via the eARC port, and the soundbar connects to the subwoofer wirelessly. I wanted to aim for a very clean and wire-free look, hence why I opted for this. Plus it can be easily expanded at a later stage, allowing me to add rear speakers or even an additional subwoofer if I wanted, which I don't feel I need at this moment in time. Plus with their app you can adjust bass and treble values. Sound quality wise, it's awesome, with excellent clarity levels and deep bass, providing an epic experience when you're watching movies, which is much better than the speakers you get on the TV. And I like the fact you don't need an additional remote, with the volume controllable via the TV remote, so perfect for my needs. It would have been nice if it had Bluetooth connectivity to allow me to just play music from my phone on it with the TV off, but for me it wasn't something that would make this a deal breaker, so I'm pretty happy with my choice here. On the right, I have a 4-tier bookshelf with storage at the bottom, which I bought from Amazon. At the top, I keep my projector, which is the BenQ X3000i, which I occasionally use to have a 2-player gaming setup in my living room. And I use this with my motorized ALR projector screen, which is from Vivid Storm, and I keep that at the other side of the room. Gaming wise, it's pretty impressive for a projector, providing a 100-inch display with a 4K 60Hz display, providing a 16.7 millisecond input lag, and you're able to reduce that input lag to 8.3 milliseconds by reducing the resolution to 1080p at 120 Hz. Next to that, I have a limited edition Spider-Man 2 Venom statue with these cool PlayStation symbols from Geek design. Then I've got these expanded gaming controller frames from Grid Studios, with one featuring an Xbox One controller and the other featuring a PS DualShock 4 controller, looking so good. Then I've got one of my Fanatec racing wheels, followed by a stand from Nova Beam Design, holding my Xbox controller and my Xbox gaming headset, which is the Razer Kyra Pro. Next I've got my headset stand with my PlayStation headset, which is the Pulse Elite, with a controller stand for the limited edition Spider-Man 2 controller for my PS5. Then I've got this Lego Technique Bugatti race car, which looks pretty slick. On the bottom shelf, I've got a DualSense PlayStation charging dock and this really cool looking wooden racetrack of Silverstone from a company called Mini Racetracks. In the cupboard, I didn't attach the backboard as I wanted to attach a power strip on the back, as I wanted to be able to easily plug in all my devices I had around the bookshelf. I've also got my Wi-Fi router, which is a Netgear Nighthawk AX12, together with a couple of smart hubs and the plugs for all the devices. Lighting wise, I've gone for the Philips Hue ecosystem, as this gives me one ecosystem to use when I'm watching movies, TV shows, or even when I'm gaming. It provides ambient lighting and a vibrant display of colors, plus some subtle cozy effects when you're watching movies in a dark room. On the back of my TV, I've used a Philips Hue Gradient Light strip and Gradient Light tube for ambient lighting, and for syncing to the content on the TV, I'm using the new Philips Hue Play HDMI Sync Box 8K, which has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, and I've got this connected up to both my Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, so the lights react to the content when gaming. Plus I use my PS5 for my streaming services like Netflix, Amazon Prime and Disney Plus, and I generally use it with a media controller to navigate around. On the back of my shelving unit, I've added the Philips Hue Strip Light Plus, which is 2 meters in length, and I have the Go portable accent light on the bottom shelf, which also has a battery so you can move it to a different location without needing to plug it in. At the other corner of the TV, I've placed a Signe gradient floor lamp with the white base to match my TV unit, and in the ceiling light and the light on the floor next to my sofa, I've added the Philips Hue white and ambient smart bulbs. When these lights are on, they give an awesome, stunning display of colors, matching the contents on my TV when watching movies or gaming. Plus they react to any noise in the room, so with Music Sync you can have it reacting to music playing, giving some awesome color effects. They can also be controlled via Philips Hue app, which also has some color scenes, so you can choose one of these to match your mood. But worth noting, all the lights require the Philips Hue bridge to connect, and I've done a setup of this which I'll link in the description. My rug is from Dunelm and is the Slumber Grey Shaggy Rug, which is 200 centimeters by 290 centimeters, and keeps to the color theme of my room with my feature wall at the front and sofa. My sofa is from Next, which is the Michigan Firmer Sit medium sofa, which sits up to 4 people comfortably, which is perfect for when I'm spending time with my family, especially in the evenings when we're all together watching TV. So there you have it, you've come to the end of my living room setup, which I think is pretty cool with a great vibe, perfect for relaxing in, watching a movie or gaming, and an area where I can do some of my YouTube videos too. I hope this video has inspired anyone of thinking of setting up their living room or changing things around in their current one, and let me know what you think in the comments and if you have any suggestions for me. And for those of you who've got to the end of my video, please leave a comment with 2024 setup, as it's awesome to see who's got to the end of my video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You can follow me on my socials, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to be notified of my next release. Thanks for viewing and see you in the next one.